This is Rocco the Comic, and you're listening to the Growing Up Italian podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is the Growing Up Italian podcast. Today we have reoccurring member, Rocco the Comic.
5 times. I think.
5 times the charm. You are the most visiting member that's not a founder of GUI. What does that mean to you?
Means the world to me. I'd like to thank the Academy for for allowing me this great honor. No, so it's great to be that. I like a plaque though, so I would expect that.
Yeah, it's coming in the mail.
I expect it.
Upstate though, so it might take a while.
Yeah,
you know?
deer might hit steal it from me or something.
So what's new with you, man? We've been working with you a while, and I love to see the progress you made so far. You know.
You know, it's funny. Like I switch up, the videos. I used to do a lot of editing in the videos and stuff, and now I just decided to go old school and yell at myself.
And it does better, right?
Yeah, apparently people like when you yell at yourself. So I became a pro at talking to myself and yelling at myself.
Listen, you got to be able to laugh at yourself at
100%.
the end of the day. So we just watched the Napoli-Inter game at Southside Pizza. Mm-hmm. Didn't go our way. That's why we're wearing Inter shirts. We're just not obnoxious Inter fans.
No, it's the only Inter shirt that I own, by the way, because they are not big and tall friendly. So if you're watching... Get a 5X or something in there, please.
Yeah, listen,
seriously.
I'm 2X, and this is a little snug.
So to make it an 8X,
yeah.
I'm gonna need an 8X, please.
Make a blanket with compartments.
I've asked. Like I get the bootleg jerseys, and I tell them, I say, listen, what if you get like 2, 3 or 4 3XL jerseys and just stitch them together for me, and they won't do it.
We're going to have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to have to send a letter to the Chinese owners and tell them to be a little friendly.
I'm going to start writing it now.
So, I got to say, I have a lot of the creators that I work with. Your content is by far the most relatable to the kind of Italian I am. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Italians out there. You got first generation like us, second generation, third, fourth, fifth, people that came, Ellis Island.
Mm-hmm. The originals.
People that were born there. Mm-hmm. People that live there. And creating Italian content isn't the easiest thing because you always have somebody saying, that's not Italian. No, this is Italian. Like, everybody has an opinion. Like, I have all those groups I just mentioned. Mm-hmm. Each one has, like, a different version of what's Italian.
Yeah, you have the Italians from Italy that we're not Italian enough. Mm-hmm. Then you have the ones that they think they're too good, it's not real. Mm-hmm. And listen, all my content is from something that happened to me. So I'll sit there and I'll just think of something I got yelled at about. And then I make the video. But always someone has an opinion. Listen, majority of the time, we all see the same stuff. We went through the same things, but then sometimes... It's mostly from the Italians who are too Italian. Like, they think, like, the video of the baby sleeping...
At the christening?
At the christening.
See, that, to me, I've been to a million christenings, baptisms, confirmation, communion. It's a fact.
It is.
The parents will tell you, too, like, this is a party for the adults.
Mm-hmm. My sisters had my niece and nephew's communion. Coro was there, the freestyle singer. Like, you can't be telling me that... This is a communion for kids with Coro there. But still on the video.
Yeah, because if it was for the kids, it would be Coco Melon, no?
Yeah, like Coco Melon or, Barney the dinosaur if he's out there coming in. But still in the video of the kid in the baptism, you had Italians in there like, oh, mai ha visto questo baptism thing, whatever. They're always too good. But I'm like, relax. Sometimes they take themselves too seriously.
I don't know if I've ever been at a baptism or communion in Italy. I've been to a confirmation.
I've been to a baptism, actually.
Is it? Do they do a big party, or is it just? I feel like in Italy, though, they might just do a dinner with the gumbad and like smaller, right?
What I remember is, and I don't even know if this is like, because I've only been to one, so I can only compare it to the one I've been to. The only thing I remember is it was like 19 courses. It was like a 19-course meal.
Sounds like my kind of party, though.
Oh, 100% was all for me. Like, I was not happier than anything in that moment. But, yeah, the baby was nowhere to be found. That's always the case in baptism. You never know where the baby is. But there was crazy food. They had dancing. So that's why I don't get when they say, oh, it's not like this in Italy. I went to Italy for baptism. The baby was MIA.
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Another content series that I love that you do is doing chores or making phone calls for your off-the-boat parents.
Yeah.
So
we were naturally, as kids, made to be assistants.
From the start.
As soon as, it's like they don't, when your parents come here and they have kids, they're having kids to have kids, but they also need someone to do the work. Like, all the clerical work. That's
like, listen, I say all the time with my nonna, right? When they were all born in Italy, they were 8 kids. Mm-hmm. You need, like, 1 kid to make the beds, 1 kid to make dinner, 1 kid to watch the farm. It's like having your own army.
Instead of hiring help, you birth them. Yeah. You give birth to your help.
So what were, like, some crazy stories of, like, phone calls you had to make?
Well, the one crazy one I'll think of, it wasn't even for a family member. It was at work. And the lady I worked with had to call the Social Security Administration for her husband. Mm-hmm. And how it is now, they need permission from the husband to speak to the wife. Husband's not there. We were not home. So she asked me, goes, can you pretend to be my husband who doesn't speak English and tell him to speak to my wife? Mm-hmm. So I was there. I got on the phone. I was like, yeah, no, please, I don't understand nothing. Talk to my wife. Please, because this thing no work, and then
I don't understand English.
Yeah, and the person on the phone's like, "Oh yes, please, give me to your wife," because the wife spoke English, and I pretended I didn't know anything.
That's great.
It's just it's
like an old saying, "Faccia festa per non yawer."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's natural assistants. That's what we are, the natural assistants for everything.
What about like calling the doctor's office, and it's like they're always going to complain about something. Like, why is it so far away to make the appointment? Mm-hmm. Why do I got to pay this for a copay?
Oh, yeah. And then every time I go there, the waiting room always empty. Always empty, but my appointment's 6 months away. And then they're making me wait there 20 minutes. And then, I don't even see the real doctor. I see the nurse. And then, God forbid, then you got to call. Why is the copay this? The insurance changes. God forbid they don't take cash anymore. Because now they don't take cash. So
speaking of that, what about the piece of content that you made a video of, like, I have a credit card. What do you think? I don't have a credit card? They pull it out of the envelope. They got the sticker.
It's in pristine condition. That thing has never been used ever. It's still in the envelope that they got it in. There's no PIN number. I got a credit card. And use it. It has 0 balance on it. They love it. They've been waiting for 20 years to use that credit card.
That video though of the appointment with the doctor's office, when you do the sound of, them saying like, "What is this? A Mickey Mouse doctor? What is it?"
What I would love to know is what school did all the Italian parents go to where they learned to refer everything to Mickey Mouse? Because I've heard it everywhere, and I'm like, where are we getting the commonalities from? Like, where did we learn that everyone's got to refer everyone to Mickey Mouse?
It's a Mickey Mouse operation.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse a doctor, Mickey Mouse a school, Mickey Mouse a this, Mickey Mouse a that, and they don't even like Disney, so I don't get it. But
yeah, that's interesting, because my dad literally says it all the time.
Yeah,
and I always wonder, like, maybe it's like a joke. They think Mickey Mouse is a joke.
Maybe inside they don't like Mickey Mouse. They're just anti-Disney. The Italians, they got mad at Epcot Center that the Italy section wasn't authentic.
Do you still watch like Rai and like opposed to the Zola? I've seen you like do some content about that. Like,
well, originally like I went to the Fire Stick and I just stopped subscribing to Rai, but I'm a big fan of Sanremo, which just ended.
What did you think about the winners?
I liked it. What I loved inside was that Mahmoud wore the skirt, and I knew that it was going to drive all the Italian people crazy.
They're very old school.
Yeah, they're very old school. But that song, my guy was Matteo Romano. I thought that guy should have won, the 19-year-old kid. Mm-hmm. His song was sick. But Brividi is a great song.
It's a great song. Now, listen, I know the bare minimum about Sanremo. Mm-hmm. This is what I know. And then maybe you could teach me a little bit. But for me, what I see, right, it's a big deal when you win Sanremo. It basically means you got the song of the year.
Yeah.
Right? But it works like that everybody debuts music for the first time.
It's weird for me. Like, listen, I've been watching Sanremo since 1994 when Andrea Bocelli was there. Because it was one of the things. Every February, I sat down with my parents. We watched Sanremo. And the first year was Andrea Bocelli, Fausto Leali, stuff like that. But I still don't know how it works. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how it works. Because how is Gianni Morandi in there? The guy's been singing since 1962.
Yeah. But I think it's like they debut a new song. Like a new single.
Yeah, it's like instead of like releasing, they all release a new song together.
Yeah.
I think that's what it probably is, but I just...
Yeah, because I always wondered, like let's say Mahmoud and Blanco, right?
Yeah.
The one with Brividi. How many times did they actually perform the song?
Yeah, I mean...
Like they just do it once and then it goes to voting? Or how does it work?
No, they perform it every night, except one night they had Notte delle Cover, they called it. And
Was that in...
The cover songs. Like they had, one of those girls was singing Britney Spears. So they had a cover night of just cover songs.
Okay, that makes
sense.
sense.
And they performed it. It was like 6 nights, so 5 nights they performed the song. Then people voted. I still don't get how it works in the end, and I've been watching a long time. Mm-hmm. But that's what it is. It's just they release a new song then.
Now, how many people start on the first night?
No, there's no eliminations. It's 25 songs.
Oh, it's the whole time.
Yeah, you're just there.
See, I thought like it goes from like 25 to 12 to 6.
It's just 25. Like Anna Mena, who Rocco Hunt wrote the song, she finished 22nd.
Oh, wow.
Out of 25. But she performed every night. But she finished 22nd.
Because that's what I was just interested in. Like, how does the voting work?
It's weird. They do it by text message, 51 cents or something.
So how did they do it in 1994?
Calling. Telephone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, to get an Italian to send a text or a call is hard.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely not.
They don't use it. It's like fammi un squillo. Like when you want to call
and they're not using WhatsApp, and the Italians love using WhatsApp.
Because it's data-based. It's not per text.
Exactly.
Because if you in Italy, if you text somebody, they might kill you.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Che fa?
Tu pensi sono fatto risolto come te? Sta americano. But can you gamble on Sanremo? Like, was there odds like who's gonna win?
Probably. Some people will probably gamble. You know, 'cause we love gambling.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's like with Lotto, how we look for numbers everywhere. Because everyone had a number. Like, I remember one night, Matteo Romano was numero 01. So you had to text 01. So I could see someone playing the Lotto number.
001?
Yeah, 001.
Mi piace sto numero.
Yeah. Go fai giocare.
But that's like when an Italian gets a new car. Yeah. Like, what are the numbers on the license plate? Bomb, $20 they're throwing on.
Yeah, every number means something in the Lotto. That's what we look for everywhere.
You know what I always learned about the Lotto? Like, I learned the hard way. But the day you stop playing your numbers, the day it comes out.
I never play Lotto for that reason. You're
a smart guy.
I know I'm not going to run it, and I'm going to get too annoyed, and I don't know what to do. This dollar straight, dollar box. I have no idea. Like, I literally just made a video about don't send me to play Lotto because I have no idea. I mess up everyone's Lotto when I go because I just have no idea what I'm doing.
That's hilarious. One time, there was this guy that had a fax machine store across the street. This is a true story. True story. I don't know if I've ever said this story, but this is how far back we're going. I had to be 18 years old. This guy had a fax and copy store across the street that he like fixed them. He would spend $100, $200 a day on Lotto tickets. So he would call me in the morning when I was working at the liquor store, and he would say these numbers, and I would like type them in, right? So he would play midday and evening at the same time. So I played for him just midday, right? And then I was like doing it so fast, he's saying the number so fast, I played the number again midday because I thought I played just evening. So this guy won like 75 grand because of me. And he gave me like $1,000. I was like, bro, you could at least give me 5,000. Like, give me 10%, you know? But still, he gave me a G.
Yeah, if my grandfather would have won 75,000 over there, would give me like $20. I'm like, there you go. You don't know the difference.
Got in a bucket of cigarettes.
Yeah, go take that. You don't know the difference.
But yeah, man, what do you think of Serie A this year?
Interesting. You know, I'm a natural pessimist, so I always think Inter's going to go downhill. Juventus I don't know. They went and bought Vlahovic over there.
He's good, that kid, though.
Yeah, but, I'm happy he went to Juventus because he naturally had a face I didn't like. So now I have a reason not to like him.
But, it's crazy because England wanted, there's teams in England that want to pay more for him, but he wanted to go to Juve.
Yeah, because he has a natural evil face.
So Fiorentina is officially, Juve B?
Oh, yeah, and it pisses me off because the owner's Calabrese, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
You're killing me, Smalls.
You sell to anyone but them. But meanwhile, he gives them Chiesa and Vlahovic. Like this guy.
They're two best players right now, too. I mean, Chiesa's hurt, but
yeah,
they're the best players. Now, we just watched the soccer game together, the calcio game, football.
Oh, yeah, because, you have to say all three.
Yeah.
You're going to piss somebody. Yeah.
Listen, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And we watched it with a bunch of Napoli and Inter fans. But, of course, you had, a couple Juve fans, a couple Milan fans hanging around. What do you see the differences between these guys? When you think of a Juve fan, what do you think about?
Well, this is the way I put it. It's like when you're dating someone. So this is the way you look at it. If you're dating a Juventino, so they're going to probably have a lot of money. They're going to probably be your best option. They're most likely going to cheat on you. And
Juve's known for cheating.
Yeah, and they're spoiled. So it's like a...
They're like a sore losers a little bit, too.
Yeah, and they're always going to cry about something.
They always want to be first place. They win 9 Scudetto in a row, and then they lose 1. It's like...
The Juventinos, if you take them as your +1 to a wedding, if they're not sitting at table 1 or 2, they're going to complain.
They're going to take $50 out of the boost.
Yeah, that's coming right out.
But, last year, Inter, we stopped that 10 in a row. It was a good feeling because they had Cristiano Ronaldo, too.
Yeah.
This year, we kind of expected them not to do well, but now they're kind of climbing up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think as an Inter fan, we always expect Juve to put out the best product.
Oh, yeah, we expect to lose.
So Juve is always the best product. The owners own Fiat. They got they're the richest family in Italy. So I think a Juve Zold,
Yeah, even when Inter rose the cup, they were like, are you sure this is ours? Are you sure we won this for real?
Yeah.
Now, Inter fans, if you're dating an Inter fan, what it is, an Inter fan will always worry that you're cheating on them. That's what it is. They're worried that you're cheating on them.
My stato in B, though. Exactly. My stato in B.
We've never dated an ugly girl.
Yeah.
But we do think that you're always cheating on us.
But she might cheat on us.
Yeah, she's probably going to cheat on us.
But she's mine.
She's way too good for us. She's cheating on me, probably. But you know what? But look at her. She's pretty. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, so, I think as an Inter fan, we look as Juve as our biggest rivals.
Yeah, no matter what.
Juve, more recently, they thought Napoli as their most rivals, but the Derby d'Italia is Inter and Juve. So, to me, those are the two most successful teams.
Has to be. You can't think otherwise. There's Milan.
So, should we jump into Milan fans?
Oh, 100%. Milan fans, basically what they are, is they're always going to talk about their past and how good they were.
But they do have 7 Champions Leagues.
Exactly. So that means they were good back then. They haven't done anything now. And they always, start off really strong and die out. They're
Winter Kings.
Yeah, they're the 1-minute man of soccer teams and fans. So.
Like 2 pump chump?
Exactly, 100%. That's what they are.
2 pump
So
chump.
if you're dating a Milan fan, you're probably frustrated or something. So that's probably what it is.
I hope they don't win this year, though.
No, that's I'd rather them dissolve Serie A than to have to hear Milan fans.
Milan fans hate us the most, though.
Yes. They concentrate on us more than anything else. More than we even look there in their direction. We don't even look at them.
That's fair to say. Yeah, and Napoli. I mean, Napoli's also in the hunt. Those are the 4 teams in the hunt.
Yeah, it's basically
so
what
we got to talk about Napoli a little bit.
Napoli fans and other.
It's like a love story, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's a movie.
They'll sing you beautiful songs.
Amore me, te voglio bene.
Every 10 seconds, they'll sing you that beautiful, but they're still obsessed with their ex.
Yeah.
Maradona.
Yeah, Maradona.
They're obsessed with their ex.
It's all about Maradona.
You could be whatever you want. You're amazing, but you'll never be like Maradona.
Maradona is definitely the best soccer player to ever play in Italy, though.
Oh, 100%. I don't disagree with that.
You have Ronaldo phenomenon, too.
And what he did for Napoli, though, I don't think anyone can come close.
Because he went to Napoli when Napoli was nothing.
Yeah,
and then he brought them to the top.
Exactly.
So,
and you don't find any player willing to do that anymore.
No.
There's no player willing to do that anymore.
Especially in the era of like super teams now.
Yep. Yeah, they don't want to just join together.
Yeah, everybody like look at PSG. You got Messi, Neymar.
Yeah. And meanwhile, they're not even
Mbappe.
doing that good. Messi's not even doing that good.
It's crazy. But sometimes having all these guys doesn't do.
No.
It's good for FIFA.
Yeah, great.
It's good for
FIFA.
Ultimate Team.
Yeah,
right?
for
Just
my
that.
Ultimate Team. Yeah.
Shout outs to the kids and wifey here. You know.
Yep.
Came all the way down from upstate to hang out today. But yeah, even with Napoli too, they haven't won of recently.
No.
And they were in Serie B, and then I feel like they came back. But the problem with Napoli too is that they get all these players and then sell them.
Yeah, it's like they still have they kind of still have that small team mentality in the way.
Yeah,
like maybe like Fiorentina almost like that they
a level above it.
A level above it, but still that mentality's still there.
Yeah.
It's like they still need to be convinced that they're a big team. Like no, you are the destination. But then they had that player. I forgot what his name was. That he said he dreams to play for a bigger team, and he's on Napoli right now. What is it, Rui something? I believe.
Mario Rui.
I think Mario.
He's
Rui.
not even that good.
No,
though.
Lozano, Chiqui Lozano, the Mexican player.
Yeah. He's good too.
He's good, but he said he dreams of playing for a bigger team.
He played for a German team before PSV or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, but they lost so many guys like Cavani, Lavezzi.
Lavezzi was good when he was on Napoli.
Insigne now to MLS.
Yeah, like I get it. I get why you did it for the money, but for me and as a fan, I don't like it.
It's not good for Serie A, like losing all these guys.
Not to lose someone in their prime to the MLS of all places.
Yeah, they're just very cheap with their plays. But if you go to Napoli right now, you will see 100 Maradona murals everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
You're seeing a Maradona mural.
Yeah, it was like the movie Tifosi, if anyone's ever watched that. Nino D'Angelo plays a Napoli fan, and he has 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. And one's name is Mari. It's Diego, Mara, and Donna. That he named the 3 kids. Diego, Mara, and Donna. So he had 2 girls and a boy. And I'm sure it's real.
If you go to Napoli, you know how many Diegos you're going to see?
I could imagine everyone. Diego. If you say Diego, everyone turns around probably. Dove? Io?
O mio cugino. That's like Italians when their son's born, they always name after their father.
Yeah.
So Maradona's the father of every Napolitan.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They're infatuated, so.
So, Rocco, you're a big fan of the podcast. We love what you do. You know what we do.
Yeah.
Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated.
I'm ready.
I have you on the hot seat right now.
Of course. I got a big ass and a small seat.
But not everybody can handle the pressure of these questions.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
I hope you're prepared. Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. Sicilians.
I want to say a little overrated.
Ooh.
And this is what I want to say.
Oh, my God. Wait. Listen, guys, please don't hurt him, okay?
And I'm half Sicilian, so let everyone know this. I'm half Calabrese, half Sicilian. The reason why I say overrated, and this is the one part of Sicilians that annoy me. When you say, are you Italian? And someone says, no, I'm Sicilian. You're Italian. Let's stop saying Sicily's a part of Italy. When you travel with your passport, it's the Italian. Actually, it's not even the Italian passport. It's the union passport. Either way, you don't have your own passport. So that's why I want to say overrated.
Listen, with that, I agree with you.
And they believe that they invented everything.
Yeah. And they're the best at everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pizzaiolo Siciliano, he's the best.
Oh, yeah. No, come on. It's overrated. I want to say, because too much attention over there. Too much
attention. This guy's going to get...
Got to pull it back.
You're going to get some phone calls, cuz.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm waiting. You don't have my number, but
all
try.
Right. Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. Napolitan.
Now, I want to say, let's see. Thinking about it, I want to say that perfectly rated. I'm going to say perfectly rated, not underrated, overrated, because for the music itself, for the singing.
You love Nino D'Angelo, huh?
I love Napolitan music.
Napoli.
Natale Galletta's my guy. Natale Galletta's my guy. Napolitan
I don't know what it is.
Oh. He brings
Mario Mella, too.
Yeah, so for the music, I'll say perfectly rated.
Listen,
I won't say underrated because they get a lot of attention.
I want to say this. Napolitans might have the best dialect.
Oh, yeah, because that's like, it's basically, that's what, when people think of Italian in general, they think of Napolitan, because that's what they hear. So that's the most known, I think, dialect.
Also, like, you think of Napolitan, you think of all these, like, love songs.
Yeah, they're just always singing to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Always singing a
and even
song.
when they talk, it's like,
yeah, that's it. They're just always making love. That's why it's overpopulated down there.
And that's why they're coming all over here.
Exactly. That's why they're all coming here now.
They moved everywhere. All right. Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. Calabres.
Okay, I'm going to say underrated. Only because
he's Calabres.
Because I'm Calabres. And my father always, even though like I was mostly around my Sicilian grandparents, my father would just drill it into my head, Calabres, Calabres, Calabres. And that's because I think without us, the Sorprezzata game would die. You need us.
We make good Sorprezzata.
No, but Calabres Sorprezzata, there's nothing else like it. Okay. There's nothing else like Calabres.
But you guys are also the most stubborn.
Oh, 100%.
Hard-headed.
Oh, yeah, no. You cannot argue
whenever you meet a Calabres, anybody meets a Calabres, you're like, oh, he's on a Calabres. Me, capatos.
Right away, stubborn. First thing, yeah.
It's like Italian 101. Like, if you're talking to a Calabrese girl, you go, me, capados.
Well,
she's like,
as soon as my kids would fall and hit their head, I'm like, don't worry, they're Calabrese. It's okay.
Okay. Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. Bares.
Okay. The reason I'm going to say underrated, because you don't understand the word that they're saying.
Shimini, shimino, shimino.
Because they could be great people. I just have no idea what they're talking about. You know, they're over there, shimani, and I'm lost.
But why do you think their dialect is so different? Is there like a geographic reason?
I don't know. I always wanted to look into that, but I have one time I had a friend who was Barez. His name was Nicky, and I was at his house for I think a birthday or something, and his aunt and uncle drove me home. And I got home, I went to my mom. I was like, "But Ma, I thought Nicky was Italian. He's Russian." And it was because his aunt and uncle was speaking Barez to each other the entire time, and I never knew what that was. I thought they were Russian.
They're big on like certain dishes too. Like the focaccia with the plum tomatoes
and their mini sausage, the ring sausage. They love making that stuff.
And even like octopus.
Yeah, and then
they make they're like a big seafood.
But
they're big with seafood.
But we just don't know what they're saying. It's like could be the smartest guy in the room, but buddy, I don't know what you're saying.
They need their own translator.
Yeah, they need to walk around with a translator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Italian Americans.
Okay.
Now, what I'm talking about is people that really don't know where they come from or ever been to Italy. So, like, if you ask somebody that, oh, where are you from in Italy? I think my...
Oh, from the south.
No was from Napoli Don. Or, I think my no was from Sicilian. You know?
So, yeah, those are 100% overrated because they make us look terrible. Because those are the ones going around, yo, let me get some gravy on the pasta over there. It's a lot of grunting. Yeah. I feel like, it's like they're all constipated trying to get it out all the time. So it's a lot of
Where's the freaking gabagoo?
Yeah. Hey, put the chain out, guys. Let's go look.
I know a guy.
I know a guy who does a few things on the left. All right, great. Let's go to home.
So those guys are overrated?
Overrated, 100%.
Man, how can we help people like that to learn about the culture a little more?
Give them a Xanax or something. Just tell them to relax.
But do you think that everybody from the outside looking in, so like somebody that's Polish or somebody that's Puerto Rican or somebody that's Irish, when they think of Italians, you think
they think of those people? They don't think
crazy.
of us. You know what? They don't realize. You know what? They think of Sopranos basically. It's a character. It's not the real person. It's the characters.
Yeah, I agree. And that's like the kind of Italians that you do see in the mainstream. Like we just did our 200th episode, and we had a little segment where the reason why we do this is we hope that people that really want to learn more, like come to our page, and at least we try to promote stuff like that. Yeah. Not, I'm funny how? Yeah. I'm here to amuse you?
Yeah, it's like to show the real Italian house, not the house you see on TV. It's like the real one. Like, we do get yelled out. There is a spoon, stuff like that.
Listen, I had a great time with you, Rock. If anybody here, please check out Rocco on social media, Rocco The Comic, TikTok, Instagram. He's a comedian, but he's also a content creator. And we just got you on Cameo, too.
Yeah.
So maybe, you guys get a little shout out from him, support.
Like I said, if you want to break up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, I could tell him. I could tell them for you.
That's a good way. And then what? How much are you charging for that?
All right, $25. You know,
You got off cheap.
yeah, you get it cheap at $25, and I break up for you. Listen, and trust me, no.
But does
one's
it
ever,
come with them like coming to your house to pop your tires or no?
No, because there's no address. I don't
Thank
give
God.
the address. So
Thank God.
So now, and listen, I take a train. So if you want to pop a train's tire, good luck. You know, that's what.
Don't
it is.
touch the third rail though.
Exactly. Yeah. Go.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Ciao.
Thank you.